Boring. Quiet, please.
Anytime, sir.
Apo, ma'am, kamusta po ang Filipino community dito sa Shanghai?
I think masaya naman kami dito sa Shanghai. We basically come up with community events each year, and isang taon meron kaming 2 event ino-organize na malaki. So we have the Independence Day celebration at saka yung Christmas pagdating sa December. So usually we prepare for those 2 events. It takes about 3 months before the day, and nagkukumpul-kumpul kami. So maraming mga Filipino small associations dito. So yung mga leaders nila, nagmi-meeting kami. And then through that, nabubuo namin yung events namin. At least sometimes in each of these events, we can gather from 300 people to 700 people depending on the type of the event. And with that much of people gathering at one occasion, it's a happy occasion. It's a happy event. So we keep up to that kind of tradition. Kahit man 2 beses lang sa isang taon. Pero nagsasama-sama kami, and we make it a commitment that we meet each time at these special occasions. Dahil everybody here is very, very busy. So I think it's worth putting that effort, kahit 2 beses sa isang taon para lang magkasama-sama.
Apo, ma'am, masasabi niyo ba na close ang relationship ng Filipinos dito sa Shanghai?
I would say so because sa nakikita kong pag-organize namin ng community events, nakikita ko sa mga community leaders na nakakasama ko sa pag-organize ng events, committed sila sa kanilang ginagawa. At it's also an inspiration, that I think for me, na nakikita kong nai-inspire sila sa ginagawa, na nai-inspire din ako sa ginagawa ko rito. So lahat-lahat kami, I think, very inspired and committed. So kung ganyan ang kung ganyan ang community leaders dito sa Shanghai, I think very united naman ang mga Filipinos here.
Apo, ma'am, kwento niyo naman kami, how did you get here in Shanghai or in China?
How did I get here in China? Well, I've been in China for 24 years already. So I came here to work right after my university degree. So I finished an architecture degree from the States, and my first job was a construction of a hotel in Beijing. So from the Philippines, I applied for this job, and I flew directly from the Philippines to Beijing in 1987. So I came here to work, and from then on, I did realize that I will stay more than 1 year. So I've been here counting all these years. It's been 24 years na pala. so I think for me, it's a big surprise. I never realized that I'll be in China, but I enjoyed my time. I'm still to this day, I'm still enjoying my time, and I still look forward to stay here because there's still looking forward because China is moving forward. At the same time, I still look forward to be here, contributing in my own small ways to the Filipino community here, because I think myself as a Filipino here in China, I think that's the uniqueness about it. So I want to contribute in that angle, in that niche. So
Ma'am, what is your job po ngayon?
My job, I would say today, I am a housewife. I am a mother of 2 children, and also I am a community member. That's my role here in Shanghai. That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Kumusta po? Ilan po yung mga estimate po? Ilan ang mga Pilipino dito sa Shanghai?
Shanghai City, and including the vicinity regions around Shanghai, maybe we could say nearly about like 4,000 Filipinos.
Opo,
Yeah.
ma'am, ano po yung commitment na ng community na para mas strengthen pa yung ties between Philippines and China?
Well, anong commitment ng community? Well, as far as I can remember, the Filipino community here in Shanghai has been, we call it the Filipino Community Association in Shanghai, Philcomsha. This is the first community association that was established here in Shanghai, and I think it has already about like going 14, 15 years today. And I guess it has been the commitment of this organization to bring together the Filipino people, and one of the commitments there is to come up with community events. Kaya nga yun nga kanina sinasabi ko, ever since that time, it's been until today, we still strive and to do our best to keep up that tradition, you know, to at least have two big community events each year. And by doing that, at least we get the Filipinos together, and in each of those events, they get to know each other, and that's very important. Second, it also a way where you could also disseminate information easily kasi nagkakakumpul-kumpulan kayo. So that's one. So that's one of the commitments. Second, through those events, we also try to do some charity work, from which we also try to convey one, that giving back to the community, not just to the community here in China, but with the projects, charity works that we have done in the previous years, we've also extended as far as we can to the Philippines. So maybe I can cite certain examples. We had our early charity projects in the year 2006, 2005 and 2006. We put up a charity ball, a dinner ball in Grand Hyatt here in Shanghai, and raised money. And with that two charity events, we were able to help children suffering from congenital heart disease here in China. And at the same time, had also helped children suffering from the same disease back in the Philippines through Bantay Bata. So, nagkaroon kami ng pagkakataon na magpagamot din ng mga bata sa Pilipinas. At the same time, doon sa the perang na-raise namin, we were even able to contribute washing machines to Bantay Bata. So one of our members came to the Philippines, and I guess what do you call it? Delivered 3 washing machines to Bantay Bata, and then those are some of the mga nagawa namin. At the same time, nakatulong din kami noong nagkaroon ng bagyo. What was that? A few years ago, that was about 2 years siguro, Ondoy victims. And we raised money here through one of our Christmas party. And then napadala namin yun sa Manila through also again ABS-CBN Foundation. So, ganun din, one of our community members went to the Philippines, and then basically had hand into with the coordination through the Philippine consulate, had hand in our contributions to Manila. That's again also tumutulong din kami sa China, tulad nung nagkaroon ng Sichuan earthquake noong May 12 that was about like 3 years ago. And then nag-raise din kami ng pera also through one of the community events. It was that time an Independence Day celebration, and we just basically had put one box in the event, and people were putting their donations there. And after that, we again, in coordination with the Philippine Consulate, we have delivered those donations to the Red Cross here in China. So nakatulong din kami sa mga inchik dito, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, but also to Chinese community. So I think through those mga projects na yan, I think what we try to convey is tayong mga Pilipino dito sa Shanghai, kung makakatulong tayo, at this we do our best. Dahil I think mapalad tayo nandito sa Shanghai na meron tayong trabaho. And I think bilang pagpasalamat natin, siguro gumawa din tayo ng maganda sa kapwa natin. Ngayon, ang kapwa natin, hindi lang naman ng Pilipinas, pati itong bansang tinatayuan natin. With all this effort na yan, siguro maganda rin na mapakita natin sa mga inchik na tayo mga Pilipino is also a friendly community. So by trying to extend ourselves to them, we're trying to make friends with the Chinese community. So yun din ang mga commitments namin na kahit paano, kahit medyo all volunteer effort ito, kahit gaano kahirap na i-organize siya, pero we're very committed to do some charity work in our own humble ways.
Yes,
That's right.
Ano po, gusto ko lang po itanong, recently po nagkaroon ng mga issues sa Philippines,
Right.
Philippines and China. Was the community affected by it?
Not really. Surprisingly, not really. The Chinese people, they have respect for the Filipinos here. Of course, those issues were talked about, pero it did not really affect their perception of the Filipinos who are working and living here in Shanghai. We never had any reports of siguro what do you call it, abuse or verbal abuse from the Chinese people because of those issues. The Chinese people knew about these issues, but they had put that in a different perspective. You know, they put that as an issue on the side. And then still, you know, we're still here as a community, and I think that's the nice thing about it. We really didn't feel anything about negative attacks from them, from the Chinese people. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Mostly po nakita namin mga professionals po ang nandito sa Shanghai. Ano po mga kadalasan trabaho ng mga Pilipino dito sa Shanghai?
Well, they vary. And meron din tayong mga ditong mga managers. Marami rin tayong mga ditong mga architects and engineers. May mga hoteliers din tayo dito na mga professional na nagtatrabaho sa mga hotels dito. At the same time, marami rin tayong mga kababayan na contributing a lot to the entertainment business industry here in China, here in Shanghai. Teachers. Marami. I think it's quite, we have quite a lot of respectable professions here that we do here. That's why I think, kaya mga inchik dito may respeto din sa mga Pilipino. Sige, maraming salamat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Yung papel.